Hello, this is Patrick McBride, and this is day 17 of 32 Days of Happiness. Years ago, I had a secretary by the name of Anne. Wonderful, wonderful woman. And one Monday morning, we were there working side by side, and she sneezed. Choo! And all of a sudden, she said, "Oh, no." And I asked her, I said, "Anne, what's wrong?" And so she goes, "I knew it." Says, "I just sneezed." And I said, "Yeah, God bless you." And she goes, "No." She says, "Tomorrow morning I'm going to wake up with a scratchy throat. And Wednesday night I'll be running a fever. Thursday looks iffy. And Friday I probably won't make it in." And I was like, oh my God. And you sneezed once. And you've got yourself bedridden in 4 more days. Why are you doing that to yourself? And she said, "That's the way it always works." See, we have patterns that we follow unconsciously that don't serve us. And yet we follow the patterns, not understanding that we're creators. We can create new patterns. We can take ourselves towards happiness instead of towards something else that's not as good as happiness, which would be sickness, sadness, and all the rest. So you've got to understand that when you say, every year when we go to Uncle Fred's for Thanksgiving, it's a horrible experience. Well, don't go to Uncle Fred's for Thanksgiving. Have a happy time someplace else. Or if you go into Uncle Fred's, change the pattern. Change what you do. Change how you react. But change the pattern. If the patterns in your life are not bringing you happiness, they need to be jettisoned. They need to be taken out of your life. You are a creator. We are all creators. You create your life every day. Create better patterns. There's no need to just fall back on old patterns, especially if they don't serve you, especially if they don't bring you happiness. Do what brings you happiness. Create it, mold it the way you want it to be, so that it brings you smiles, so that it brings you joy. That's your blessing. That's your ability. Today is day 17. The takeaway today is you're a creator. Create a better pattern. Don't fall back on patterns that no longer serve you or do not make you feel happy, loved, supported, cared. Understand that you create the patterns in your life. You don't have to have them by default. Okay? Create something that serves you. Create something that makes you smile, makes you laugh, makes you feel good. And get rid of everything else. Love and blessings.